In this video, I'll talk about the Midsummer Fire Festival, all the rewards you can get from it, and all the quests you need to do to get it. The Midsummer Fire Festival lasts from June 21 to July 5th. There are actually a lot of useful buffs and foods that come with this event. During this festival, you can get a buff that gives you 3% crit for both melee and casters. You can get a 30 fire resistance buff for 1 hour, and also a 30 stamina buff for 1 hour. And for food buffs, you're looking at 13 defense, 2% hit, and a spell power food, and a healing power food. And for other items, we have vanity items such as a pet called the Captured Flame, and also we got a temporary companion pet that assists you in battle for up to 3 charges. Now I'll show you how to finish the quests. And by the way, all the quests are individually available. You do not have to complete a quest to unlock another, and you can do them at any order you want. If you want to hold off from completing some of these quests, you can. The food you get during this event are perishable and will disappear after 14 days of /playtime. So the later you complete the quest, the longer you can hold on to them after the event has concluded. Let me now show you how to get each of the buffs. You get the crit buff by throwing a blossom into the bonfire. And by the way, if you throw in 3 blossoms into the bonfire at the same time, everyone around the bonfire will get the crit buff. You get the fire resist buff by clicking on the ribbon pole along with 1 other player. Everyone in the city gets a stamina buff when someone turns in any of these quests in that city. So if an alliance player turns in stealing the Orgrimmer's Flame in Stormwind City, everyone in Stormwind is gonna get the stamina buff. And by the way, get the TomTom add-on for this event. It will really help you out finding out the bonfires in every zone. Just copy paste the macro command in your chat after installing the add-on, and an arrow will point you towards the bonfire's location and also ping it in the map. I'll post the macro to all the bonfire locations in the description. Anyway, let's start with the first quest, which you get from talking to the festival flamekeeper here. You complete this by clicking on the bonfires on all 3 major cities. For Orgrimmar, it is right here. For Thunderbluff, it's here. And for Undercity, it's on the upper level right here. Now if you're a horde, you have to sneak into the alliance cities and get the flame from the opposite faction, and vice versa. If you do decide on going to the enemy city, bring a couple of friends with you because the enemy bonfires are going to be heavily packed with people. The Stormwind fire is right here, by the mage quarter. The Ironforge fire is gonna be to your exact right when you come out of the tram, at this point here. And the Darnassus fire will be there in the village, right next to the portal that takes you to Darnassus. After you click on a flame from an enemy city, you'll get a quest item in your bag, which you have to turn in to complete the quest. Now let's start the quests where you have to go to different bonfires in the open world. And for this, I highly recommend you bring a mage with you. The first one we're doing are Flickering Flames in the Eastern Kingdoms. You'll find the bonfire for Silverpine Forest down here. Hillsbrad Foothills Flame by the outpost here. Wetlands Flames right by the bridge to Arathi Highlands. And the Westfall Flame at the bottom left corner of the map right here. Alright, next quest, Flickering Flames in Kalimdor. You start by going to Ashenvale and click on the flame at this point of the map. Then we go to the flame, which is located right at the bottom of Darkshore. Then you go to Stonetalon Mountains right here. Then to finish the last one, we make our way to Ratchet to collect the one right here. Now that's it for the quests in low level zones. Now we are going to make our way to the high level zone flames in both continents, starting with the wildfires in the Eastern Kingdoms. You can find the Blasted Lands flame right here, the Searing Gorge flame right by the entrance to Blackrock Mountains right here. The Hinterlands flame will be right next to Jintalor, and the Eastern Kingdom flame will be right next to Corin's Crossing right here. Now the last open world quest in Kalimdor, and we are all done. And at this point I think you realize how important it is to bring a mage with you. So let's get done with wildfires in Kalimdor. We start by going to Silithus, right next to the entrance to Unguru Crater, and the flame will be right here. Then we go to the flame at the bottom right corner of Unguru Crater. Don't be surprised if you encounter some PvP along the way. Now we collect the last two in Azshara, and the last one at the entrance of Winter Spring. And that's it, you're done with the open world bonfire quest, and all that is left now are the dungeon bonfires. For the dungeon quest, let's first start with Stratholme. For Stratholme, you want to go towards the life side, and the bonfire will be right there outside the Scarlet Crusade building. For Blackrock Spire, you want to go to Lower Blackrock Spire and make your way to the spot where the Ogre event occurs. For Dire Maul, you want to go to Dire Maul North and go up the stairs right after Guard Slipkick. For Scholomance, you want to go to the room where you see all the Scholomance students. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and a big thank you to all the patrons who support this channel. See you guys in the next video.